Rendering workflow. The rendering workflow has 7 basic steps. We can do the first 4 steps in really any order. But the first step is we want to create a 3D view of our building model, whether it be interior or exterior. Second, we want to specify the materials that will be applied to the elements. So things like we want to put brick or wood or steel or stone, things like that. We want to make sure we have those materials assigned to the proper spots. Third, we want to define lighting. We can either use natural lighting, such as sunlight, or we can use artificial lights. Artificial lights can be things such as fluorescent lights, incandescent lights, spotlights, candles, gas lights, etc. And once we've done the lighting, then we can put in Entourage. Entourage is things, people, cars, park benches, trash cans. These things give it more realism when we have these other types of things called entourage. They give a sense of scale because we know how tall people are or how big a car is or a pickup is, and they help place the building in its scale. We can also put in decals, and decals can be used for like adding a painting into the living room or putting signage outside on the building or some signboards, but we can only put these decals on flat or cylinders surfaces. Then we're getting ready to print, and we will ready to render, and we'll hit the render dialog box, and we'll define the settings of the rendering, and then we'll create the render by hitting the OK button and letting it rip. Sometimes it takes a while for the renderings to happen. We might have to go and get coffee or something. And sometimes they're quick though. After we've created the rendering, step 7, we can save the rendering image into our project as save it into our project file, or we can export it out as a file, and we can give it a separate file so it stands alone. It doesn't have to be used inside a Revit in any shape. So we can do the first 4 steps in any order, and in reality step 4 is kind of optional, but in my opinion it's not. It's too much realism not to put it in. And then we create the rendering, and yes, faster computers will render an image quicker, etc., than a slower one, but in due time we will end up with a rendered image.